Saturday night. I know a lot of people, they want to go out, party, and it kind of sucks to be home. For me, I love being home. You know, I'm kind of too old to be partying anyway and buying this and that and wasting money. You know, but I like this. This for me, it's like the whole quarantine. What people say, this is cool. Actually, I kind of want to just move out of New York, go somewhere in the South, probably. You know, nice, comfortable area, quiet, where I could just relax. You know, and just have space, yard for the kids, little space for the dog. Maybe get another dog. Wife can have her thing when she does, because she does a garden and stuff, be gardening and everything, and just relax. In New York, it's like more of a rush type thing. When you're rushing, so everything's a rush. You wake up in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning. You're rushing to hop in the shower. You're rushing to get to the train or bus, or if you're driving your car, you're rushing to get off the train to get to work, or out your car to get to work. You're rushing to go home because you got to pick up your kids if you got kids, or you got to make it to this, or everything's a rush right now in New
That's
York.
me.
That's you? That's you just rushing all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Rushing everywhere.
Yeah?
My whole life is a rush, especially when it's time to get up and get to work in the morning. It's bananas. I got one kid I gotta have on the bus by 6:30.
Yeah.
My next one, daycare open up at 7:30, but the daycare owner is nice enough to let us come a few minutes early, 7:15. I gotta be to work clocked in 7:30. Luckily, I live close to home, but I'm out there gunning it in the mornings to make it because traffic where we at, a 5 minute ride could easily turn into 15, 20 minutes. So I'm out here busting my ASS, taking all kinds of shortcuts and dipping through traffic, showing skills like no other. So I especially know about that whole ripping and running and rushing in the morning. That's my every morning routine. That's why I'll be so happy, happy as hell when Saturday and Sunday come. Saturday and Sunday's here. I get to relax. I don't have to get up and go nowhere. I don't have to make lunches. The kids' bags don't have to be packed. Nobody's clothes got to be ironed. So, yeah. And he did all that whining. He didn't need to pee. He
No?
was thirsty.
Oh, that
I
was it?
took him outside, walked him. He sat around, looked at me, staring around, looking, sniffing around. He came inside and then I took him to see if he wanted water, and that's what he did. He drank his whole thing of water. So he
Oh.
was thirsty. That's why he's whining.
Oh. Wow.
So that means next time he goes out, it's your turn.
Next time?
Because he just drank a whole thing of water. He's going to need to go back out. But I did my part. So.
Wait, see, that's the thing. How is that your part?
Because the dog needed to come out. And you didn't want to get up and take him out. So I put my clothes on after I have on my nightgown and everything. I got up, put on some clothes, threw on a hoodie, went right in the yard.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn.
Yeah?
Your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Did he fall out the bed? Trying to figure something out. This is why I gotta reorganize this, because this is not good. This is not good at all. I just have too much stuff. And it seems like I always end up with too much stuff. Alright. You know what? Alright, Bailey, what's up? You wanna go back out? It's my turn now? You just came back in and you wanted? That's how we doing it? That's how we doing it, buddy? Okay. All right. Whatever that works. So you're coming back or not?
I mean, I'm right here. Damn, what's up?
What's up? What you mean what's up?
You heard the noise. I had to go in there and check on the big baby. He hanging off the halfway edge of the bed. So I had to go in and move him back into the bed so he don't fall off.
The big one or the little
Yeah,
one?
the big one. No, the little one, he's good.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving you the opportunity to run around here and hot and do things.
Yeah, I'm not giving myself the opportunity to clean up after you, man. Not today. I mean, but see, it's like now getting back to the whole beagle thing, right? The dog. My dog's a beagle. I mean, he's a smart dog.
Bailey is smart. He's very smart.
Yeah, he's a smart dog.
And sometimes he's a little stubborn. That's that good old beagle trait. Sometimes he try to outsmart you. Like another one of those good old beagle traits. Look at you. What is
Yeah.
it? Now you need to pee? You want me to take you back out, right?
Yeah, you might as well take him back out. The light thing come on?
No, they got their light on next door. So,
Yeah, I gotta figure out. Maybe you just need a new light bulb then.
oh, it could be.
Yeah, right? It could be a new light
It
bulb.
has been like a year or two since it was changed.
What's up with this dog? It's just crying. I mean, he wasn't doing this all day.
No, he whining to get what he wants. Did he eat all of his food?
Earlier, yeah.
Well, you ain't hungry. He want to get in here and get around. There's probably some crumbs or something. He trying to get at.
Yeah, that could be it.
You know how Bailey is.
Yeah, he for crumbs. He's going, yeah.
You know, I'm going to take you outside one more time. You got 3 minutes. Because I'm not playing.
What you do? You use your phone as a light? Want me to get that light?
No, I told you they got their light next door.
Oh,
What
okay.
I also do is I cut on the kitchen light. I open a window, pull the shade back.
Yeah. Let me see. Damn, that was loud. Something. The kids asleep. I need something to snack on. You know,
He ain't do nothing out there.
yeah. Never, ever order Pringles online. Don't never get Pringles delivered online. I'm gonna tell you why. They come crushed, like this. They all like they not in one shape like this. This one came okay, but ordered 10 of these, and the majority of them is in pieces. So I gotta pour it into a bowl and take it like that. So he didn't go to the bathroom. He didn't do nothing.
No.
What was he doing?
Trying to eat sticks and stuff.
Any snails back there?
I didn't see any. He's
Slugs?
around, but I think he just want to get out there and play. But he played me. 'Cause I took him out twice. I ain't trying to take you out to play 11 o'clock at night.
11 o'clock or snap?
It's almost midnight. Well, no, it's 11 something, so
You want a Pringle?
no. He's trying to get me out there to go and play and run around. I ain't doing none of that. First of all, Bailey, it's past my bedtime. Second of all, I thought I was going to give him this, but he ain't doing what he needs to do. So. Sorry. Yeah, next time is really on you, because you're going to be out.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm live, and me and Pringles probably crunching.
It's all right. I'm
Yeah, I know.
snacking. How many other people in this world are probably snacking right now?
True. So do you want that?
Do I want what? Adventure?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Let me know because I'm gonna order it now.
Haven't decided yet.
Hmm.
I haven't decided yet.
Damn. I love icy water.
I tell you, the icy water ain't no good for you.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And
Hmm.
don't play. Oh, I found some gloves. Extra large industrial vinyl gloves. Extra large. In stock on May 24th.
May 24th.
Yeah,
What city's that?
May the 2nd. But they only let you buy one. I hate this. They only let you buy one at a time.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that means you got to like order like two different orders with two other items. Where's that? Oh, on Amazon, right?
No, they just let you order just one.
So you order one, then after that, you go back after the order's complete. You can't go back and then order another on a two separate different orders.
No, so they say it's three, but the thing is, they don't let nobody. They don't let people order more than one box of gloves because somebody like me, I'm trying to order as many as you let me, but they only letting people order one.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. So right, what if you order one, then I order one?
Well, you could. It just couldn't be in the same account. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it. So if you place an order now for one, and then like say an hour later, 2 hours tomorrow, you place an order for another one. You telling me you can't order another one?
It might not let me.
Hmm.
But I'm getting vinyl. I'm not getting latex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because between now and then, we just gotta use what we have. Because I ain't playing with you with them gloves, okay?
Nah, really. What you mean?
Because you use gloves for any little thing.
Yeah, I use
Days
gloves.
like now, gloves are like a commodity. They like face masks and all of that good stuff. They protective equipment. We need everything we can get our hands on.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
And we need to preserve the good quality ones for when we need
So,
good quality.
so those are not good quality that you looking at.
I'm talking about the ones we already have.
I know, but what I'm saying, why don't we get some more good quality?
Well, I don't know because I have to see when they get here. I don't know the brand or whatever.
I mean, you get the all right. Saturday night, Sunday morning. A lot of people out there thinking life is different, feeling like life is different, feeling like they're tired of quarantine. We alive, so it's
That's
great.
true. It's great, but it
Yeah.
is a change for me.
Yeah.
Damn sure a change.
What's the change?
The change is that usually every year I'd be planning to go to a family reunion. The one time out of the year I get to see so many people that I love. Not this year. It
Mm.
hurts.
If I could put in time at a job, you know, to fuel their dreams? You know, why can't I put the time without getting paid? And my payment is the knowledge. My payment is whatever I make happen after all the struggles, during the struggle, in between the struggle, off the struggle. That's what it's about. Eat my chip.
No, that's a really good point, though. This is a time to really build yourself up, build us up, build our family, and really figure out how do we want to move forward? What is life going to be like after COVID 19? A lot of people in the country, I think they said maybe 44% of the country has opened up or plans to open up. I'm not sure which. We're nowhere near that. How is life going to be after this? And it's predictable in a sense that this is going to change ways of living and ways of being in people relationships overall. But then the unpredictable part is how are people going to bounce back? Who's going to be okay mentally after this? Who's going to be okay financially and economically after this? Obviously, the companies like that's doing the food and medical equipment and home deliveries, they're doing great. But on the flip side, who's gonna come out on the bottom? Who's gonna come out on top? And it's really harsh to say it that way because we want everybody to come out on top. But the realistic view is there are some people and some organizations and some families who are not gonna bounce back from this. Some people just this is gonna be their defining and devastating moment in life at the same time. And I really just hope that for us, you and I, our family, and our loved ones that who are deeply affected, because I admit I'm one of the people who are deeply affected by this. Figure out what you want to do in life. Figure out how you want to live, how you want to move, and live your life without regret. Love the people you can love. Do the things you want to do with them within reason. And try to just live out your dreams. Dreams is a very subjective word, only because some people dream high, some people dream low, some people don't dream at all. But we all have to have something that we aspire to. And that is what this situation has taught me, that there are so many things that I have aspired to that I have yet to obtain, that I have yet to achieve. And is really bringing that out in my head, the fear of not doing what I always wanted to do in life. That's what this is doing. It's bringing out fears and they're manifesting in a way that was previously not even an ounce a part of me.
What plans do you have?
Some of the plans I have are to elevate my career. Because one thing I notice is that you get you a nice cushy job, you get comfortable, you get in the groove, you get in a routine, and you really sometimes just stop searching for what's in the world, for more that can happen, for more to achieve. And this has really taught me that one of my goals is to again elevate myself, elevate my career, not just to make more money, but to be more passionate about what I do. I'm a manager and I love the people that I manage. However, the company and the organization and the way I have no creativity in terms of the processes that I use to get things done, I'm a chef at heart. I have no say so on recipe creation. The only thing I have a say so in is presentation, and they actually want everything to be the same. It's really assembly like. I want to get back to being a creative thinker. I want to get back to being an innovator. I want to get back to doing more than just troubleshooting everyday issues because sometimes you're dealing with inadequacies, not only in people, but in buildings and equipment and just, minute things like that. I want to be in more of a position where I feel like I make a difference, not only at work, but in my community. I want to do more things like volunteering. I want to do more things like helping people. And one of the biggest things I want to do is give my children a better environment.
I want it all. Gotta succeed. Got to, because if a situation like this happens, say 30 years from now, I don't want our kids to have to go through that. I want them to have what they call a cushion, and to be honest, to not be a worker, but to to be that button pusher, to send down the commands. Because the workers is cool, but those are the ones that's dying. Those are the people that's dying right now. People are dying for their jobs.
That is the truth.
They dying for their jobs. People are dying for their jobs, and they feel like they have no options, no choice. You know,
Well,
and
everybody has a choice,
yeah, I
but
mean,
they're choosing
yeah,
to put their lives on the line.
because they feel like you either gotta pay their bills. Some got car notes, they got rent, some got
Some
mortgage,
people are doing
some
it
has
just off of the strength of this is what they want to do.
yeah, that too. I'm not
That's
dying
why
for no job.
volunteers are coming from all over the country to help here.
Yeah, I'm not dying for no job. Uh, I ain't no job worth that much. I don't care how much you gonna pay me. I'm not. I can't die for no job. Now to do something because you feel like it's the right thing to do, that's one thing. Now,
Hmm.
if you, it's getting scary to be outside, and I just don't. I'm not dying for this. I can't.
See how you feel. That's a thing that's really happening where we are. That has a lot to do with our location.
Yeah.
Because outside of New York City and maybe outside of New York or New Jersey, how bad is it really? People have a couple of hundred. Some people have a couple of thousand. We have hundreds of thousands of positive cases. We have tens of thousands of people who have died. I think the number was 18,000 plus the people who died. Come on. This isn't just a matter of months. It's scary and it's awful and I want out, but I don't mean out of this life. I want out of this situation. And just know that when we make it through, because I'm claiming it in the name of Jesus, it's on. I really want to change our lives. And I feel like success is really what you make it. And that's so cliche. But what I'm really working toward is what is our version of success. Because for me, that's what really amounts to how we do what we need to do.
Look, I'm just drinking water.
Yeah, so what is our version of success? And how are we going to get there? Success for me would be getting my children to a better neighborhood. Our children, I keep saying mine because they are mine, but they're ours because they look like you. But to get our children to an area where it's not so much drug or gang or, street activity, get them to a place where there's a lot less to do, more family oriented, more families, period, and not living next to strap hangers, please. And, just giving them an experience other than being raised in a concrete jungle. Because they deserve more. I had more than that. And I'm thankful for what my parents gave to me because me moving back here helped me to understand that there's a life to be lived outside of the city. But if you don't leave the city, you will never understand what that means or what that feels like. You will think New York City is all there is to offer in this world.
I mean, some people suppose that it is, with jobs. Everybody want to work in New York City, feeling like it's an illusion. You know,
I wouldn't say it's an illusion.
yeah, I mean it is because everything that everybody wants, it's like all of this is a place where dreams are made of.
That's true.
So a person coming from um, a small town, say somewhere in Idaho, just a small town area, right? And they want to be whatever. They could be want to be a rapper. They could want to be a actor, a model, you know, uh, whatever. A doctor, nurse, um, a teacher, and they feel like, damn, if they could do that and make it in New York, they would get paid all this money. It's like New York. It's like California. You wanna make it. You wanna live. This is where New York City that never sleeps. You
New
know.
York City and LA. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. And Atlanta too. Atlanta's kind of yeah.
Well, Atlanta is the mecca for black people.
Yeah.
So that's a different.
Well, what happened? I'm not up on it, but I heard they opened Atlanta back up.
They opened Atlanta back up, and obviously they have more cases. It's kind of messed up.
Oh, they got more. As soon as they opened it up, more cases.
I mean, but then again, you never know. It could have already been there, but the governor made the decision to open the state of Georgia,
Mm.
and that for me is a whole nother situation because when you open up a place, that means you pull back the resources that you have to give to people. If I tell you you can open your business and you don't, I don't have to give you any type of economic relief because you have the option to open and you choose not to.
Mhm.
You don't have to no longer be on unemployment insurance because your job is allowed to be open.
Yeah.
So then it's either going to fall onto the person or it's going to fall onto the employer. No longer the state or the federal entity.
Yeah.
So a lot of that for me, that's where it goes, and that's where I'm very happy in a sense that New York is drowning, and the governor admits we're drowning, but he also, on the same hand, admits he's not opening back up for economic relief and risk people's lives
Mm.
until the numbers prove that it's safer to do so.
Yeah. You know.
But that's why a lot of the other states have allowed people to open
Yeah.
because they no longer have to support you if you have the option to open, which means you get to employ your people again,
Mhm.
which means now if people are choosing to still not to come out and you're taking losses, that's on you. You
Mhm.
can no longer say you have to help me because you forced me to close.
Yeah.
Now it's a matter of are people going to come back and shop?
Yeah. Yeah. And but see, and with the state, with the jobs, I mean, with all this, the people that fall short, that get the short end of the stick, are the workers.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of business owners who have to just shut down and close up shop.
Yeah, they do, but they
It's the
probably
small
insurance.
people.
They probably got some type of insurance.
It's not guaranteed that insurance is going to cover what, like me and you, if we was to shut down and not work, and all we had was our business, who now we're being forced, like for instance, say we were selling chips or some, not food, but selling anything,
Shirts.
shirts. And now that the economy's down, now we can no longer be in production.
Mm-hmm.
But when it opens back up, people aren't buying shirts because who's actually having huge gatherings where they need lots of shirts and things like that. So now we're not getting the revenue that we once got. Say we were getting maybe 80,000 a year. We are no longer getting that $80,000 a year in just revenue alone. We might get 40, 50% of the business that we used to get.
Yeah.
Now with that 40,000, now we got to subtract our cost to operate. I mean, well, I was just saying revenue. So let's just say with that revenue, we're paying our regular bills and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Our cost to survive, our living costs. Where's your money after that? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's like, you gonna keep this business open that's not making you any money, or you gonna close up shop, cut your losses, and go work for somebody else because you need money to survive. You understand what I'm saying? We can have insurance, but what if the type of insurance we have doesn't cover this? How many insurances actually cover a pandemic? How often was this happening? I'm sure now this will be a bargaining chip for people to say, oh, I need insurance for a pandemic.
Yeah.
But how much more would they charge for that now, knowing what a pandemic can actually do to a business?
Yeah.
So it's like a double-edged sword. Now you have to figure out what lies in between and what lies beneath. Who qualifies and who doesn't? Who's willing to give that type of insurances and who's not?
And how much you gotta pay?
Right. And all of that are costs associated to being a business owner. So it's regular workers who suffer. We can get an unemployment. Business owner, it's their life.
Yeah. But if they was doing good over the years, they stacked enough chips to, if they got to close. Because think about it. Now, it depends also on how they conducted their business. So now,
Some people are barely making it, baby.
yeah. But what I'm saying now, say like if you rent your spot or if you own your spot. Say so now, if you're a business owner and your storefront. I'm not talking about like online stuff. Just like your storefront. If you own your storefront, you own the property, then that means whatever your mortgage is for that, or that, then you just worry about that.
Right, but
But
what
if you paying rent, then now that's something completely different. That's another headache. That's another like okay, and
you think people aren't in jeopardy of losing their buildings even if they own them?
yeah, I know. I mean, yeah,
It's a lot of people who are in jeopardy for a lot right now, and that's the scary part of, like I was saying earlier, what are people going to do after this? How's the world going to be? How is it going to shape and form our relationships and the way we interact? Me personally, I ain't trying to go to nobody's house. I ain't trying to be hugging and shaking and kissing and none of that. I don't even want you in my space. Matter of fact, I wish I could work somewhere that I don't have to be around people. But I do, because that's my profession.
yeah.
But anyway, hey, I love you. I'm going to bed.
All right.
It's 11:40.